Namaskar children, once again I am here to speak on hydrocarbons. In the first part I have told you how the hydrocarbons have been classified and how they have been named. I have shown you the ball and stick model, that how different alkane or alkyne. So just as a quick recap, I'll show you once again how these models will help you. Now see, for example, this is what is done. Say last time, if you remember, I have shown you, say this is the, if you remember, this is the methane. This is the methane, if you can remember. This black atom is the carbon, and this is ethane, two carbon atoms and 3 hydrogen. This is propane, 3 carbon atoms. This is butane, if you remember, 4 carbon atom. This is a 3 diamond, and this is pentane. This last one is pentane, 5 carbon, 1 2 3 4 and 5 carbon. So you have to remember one thing is this is a simple model of alkane group. So these are the hydro. Now the next part here is the, if by chance, if I remove one of the valency, that also I have told you, if one of this valency is replaced, then this is called as methyl group. If I replace one of the valency over here, then it is called as alkyl radical, ethyl. Eth is for 2 carbon atom, so ethyl. Similarly, if I remove one valency from here, then it is propyl. Similarly, one here, then it becomes butyl, and here then it is pentyl, and so on. So last time I have shown you all these things. This time I'll concentrate on this, how these are named, how these compounds are named as per. I'll not go into the details of the history. I'll just focus on the IUPAC system. Yeah, of course there are trivial names are also there. Trivial means the source from where the organic compound is obtained. So based on that, like say urea from urine, vinegar, acetic acid from ants, the formic acid, and so on. So you can see. Now once first synthetic element, that is the urea, was synthesized in the lab, then the number increased, and once the number increased, then the real problem started, how to name it. So there have been some various kind of the system, but the most practical and reasonable one which is accepted is this IUPAC system. I stands for international, then U stands for union, P stands for pure, and A stands for applied chemistry. 1957 most probably this system has been developed. And taking the base of this system, you will find that when we name an organic compound, then these 3 things has to be remembered. What are these 3 things? If you seen, this is the first part, central part, that is the parent chain. Parent chain, or in some books you will find it is the root word. Parent chain means, as I have shown you, whether it is methane, ethane, meth, eth, like say this is written, if it is 1 carbon atom, then meth. We start the root word with meth. 2 carbon atom, then the root word is eth. If 3 carbon atom, then prop. If 4, but. If 5, pen. If 6, hex. If 7, hap. If 8, oct. If 9, non. If 10, dec. So these are the root words which will be written in the middle. Then the another one is, while naming the organic compound, is the prefix. This prefix is also very, very important, that if any substituents is attached on the chain, if the substituents is attached, then it will be written in the beginning, that is in the prefix. As I told you, if one hydrogen atom is replaced by an alkyl group, then this alkyl group will be, as I told you, if it is one carbon atom, then yl will be added. In the end, I will add the yl. So it will become methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, and pentyl, and so on. This is one. Then if a functional group is present, then it will be written in the suffix in the end. Say for example, if alcohol group is there, then the ending for the alcohol is O. So we will write OL, OL, OL. So OL. If acid is there, then oic acid. I will take all these things one by one when I will show you the I will go straight away to the examples after that. But before that, you must learn all these things. The another thing is that how to write. When they will ask you to name certain things, they will have this kind of the things. They may have an abbreviated. This is the molecular formula. This C4H10 is the molecular formula. This C4H10 is called as the molecule. Then this is the structural formula. This is the structural formula where all the 4 carbon atoms are written. And these are the valencies of carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the valencies. And each one, if it is satisfied with hydrogen, then this will be the structure of C4H10. This is called as the complete structure of the butane. How many carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this here it should be. I think I have done one mistake over here. It should be H. It should be H, not carbon. So this is the butane. This is how it has to be written. So this is the structural formula. Then we have another way of writing, that is called as the abbreviated or condensed formula. Same thing. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. How it has come? If concentrate over here again. How many carbon atom? 1. How many carbon atom? You have seen here. 1. 1 carbon, and how many hydrogen atom? 1, 2, 3. CH3. So what is here first structure here in condensed? CH3. Then how many is there in the second? If you concentrate on second carbon atom, 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen. 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen. So 1 carbon and 2 hydrogen is written here as CH2. Then same way next CH2. See here third one. Third carbon atom, C and 2 hydrogen atom. So CH2. And the last one is again C and 3 hydrogen atom, CH3. So I have written, or you should write CH3. So it will be, the formula will be the abbreviated or condensed formula in CH3 dash. This is a link used, that this is a bond between carbon and carbon. This is a bond between this carbon and this carbon. This is a bond between this carbon and, in higher classes you will find that even this link may be missing, but here in this lower class it has to be read. Similarly, say ethane, 2 carbon atom, if it is there, it will be written like this, saturated, this one, this compound. If you remember, I have removed 1 hydrogen, so I will put 1 more. If you add 1 more hydrogen over here, this is your ethane, CH3, CH3. Then this is ethene. There is a double bond, ethene. Ethene is this. If you concentrate, say this one, double bond. This one. This is ethene, double bond. Carbon, carbon, double bond is there. Right? This is ethene. Then this is acetylene, propine. This is propine, 3 carbon. This is ethyne. Right? This is ethyne, 2 carbon. A triple bond is there. So this is how this abbreviated and condensed formulas are written. Now I'll just go straight away to explain the IUPAC system by taking certain examples. Straight away I'll take certain examples and I'll go the rules also. Instead of summarizing them one after the another, I'll take some structures, I'll draw some structures, and then one by one I clarify the rules that how this organic compound is named by following this kind of that is central part is the parent one, then prefix is the side chain, and suffix will be the functional. Okay, I'll go straight to the board and I'll come back. Okay, as I told you that now I will follow the IUPAC system, and I have told you IUPAC means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. They have set up certain rules. So here is those rules change. The first one, this is the first rule is, this is called as, I'll remember it as L. You also remember first word is L. L means the longest chain rule. In your books, I have gone through, and they have called it as the root word. This root word means the number of carbon atom, as I have told you yesterday, that if one carbon atom is there, then it is methyl, meth, 2, eth, 3, prop, 4, butyl, 5, pen. I'll show you. If you remember, you can focus it on this. This is how we have to name it. It's just like I'm like a prisoner holding my name card. So this is how we have to name the organic compound. The first in the middle means the main portion, that is this L. L means the longest chain. And these are the words meth, eth, prop, but, and pent, hex, and so on. I have told you already. Then if any side chain is present, then it is used as a prefix, and if functional group is present, then it is used as S. So it will be P, L, S kind of a thing. P, L, S. P is for prefix, L is for long chain, that is the root word, and S is for suffix. Am I clear? So now the first rule is to find out I'll go through the rules only first, to select the longest continuous chain of carbon atom. Then the second rule is the side chain, and it is written as I told you in the prefix. Now here also remember one rule. It is called as N square rule. What is it called as? N square rule. So the side chain, as it is used in the prefix, this rule I have named it as N square rule. N square rule means N is the name of the alkyl group, and prior to this the number of this alkyl group in the longest carbon chain. What is number, at which position it is? It's just like in a house. We have a chain of houses, and each house is given a number. C134, C145, C146. Sequentially the number is given. Now at what position is your house, that will determine the number. That is your house. So similarly here, first is the number, and first instant if a number is to be given, and then the name of the alkyl chain, as I told you. If it is 1 carbon, then it is methyl. If it is 2 carbon, then ethyl. If 3 carbon, then propyl, and so on. Now in the side chain, another rule is this side chain has to get the minimum number to the in the chain. If the chain is here, then it has to, we have to number the chain either from the left to right or right to left in such a way. I'll take example, then it will be clear that the side chain gets the minimum number. First I am just going quickly through the rules, and I'll repeat those rules. Then second rule is, if more than one side chain is present, if it is repeated, like say methyl is repeated on the same chain 2 times, that we will write di. If it is repeated 3 times, then we will write tri. If 4 times, then say tetra, and so on. Now side chain once selected, then to be written as prefix, that is before the parent chain, as I told you. It will be written over here. First the number and then the name. Remember, prefix is first, number first, then the name of the side chain. If it is repeated 2 times, then di, tri, tetra, along with the number, that many times will be written. Then the next rule is, if dissimilar side chains are present, say for example, if methyl is also there and ethyl group is also present in the same chain, then they will be written alphabetically. Even if the number of, say for example, ethyl will get the preference over methyl. Even if in the side chain, the number of ethyl group is more than the methyl, that rule will come. Even then also, the ethyl will be written first with its number, followed by methyl, then the root word. Right? Now, sum of the rule, this has come now. If more than one side chain is present, similar or dissimilar, whatsoever it may be, then the rule of minimum sum, their sum should be minimum. Say for example, one is present on second carbon atom, one is present on the third carbon atom. In one way when you number. When you number the other way around, then it is coming, say for example, 3 and 4. Left to right, 2 and 3. Right to left, 3 and 4. So, left to right will be preferred because it is on 2 and 3. That example I will give you, then the things will be more clear. So, the sum rule will be followed. Next rule. If by chance the functional group is present, now it is just like in a house, you are there, father is there, and grandfather is there. Now the preference, when you take a choice, then the grandfather will get the priority, followed by the father, followed by you. So you are at the bottom. In that hierarchical order, you are at the bottom. So this is the grandfather has made his entry. So if this functional group, that is the grandfather, is present, then it is written in the suffix here, this, here it will L, P, S, and this S is for functional groups, whether it is the saturated hydrocarbons or unsaturated hydrocarbons or some specific functional group, and their endings will come. Say for example, if alcohol is there, OH is the group which is called as alcoholic group, then end will be OL, if you can read it from here. If carboxylic acid is there, then COOH group, then its ending will be oic acid. Aldehyde if it is there, then its ending will be L, RCHO. Ketone is there, then its ending will be ON. And how it is written here, R. In these structures, R is the alkyl chain. This is the alkyl chain. It can be methyl, it can be ethyl, it can be propyl, it can be butyl. That is, it can be ethane, it can be methane, it can be propane, it can be butane, and it can be substitution also. Now this continue. Now name of the functional group, as I told you, will be written in the suffix. How to write? Saturated hydrocarbon is A. This E of N, this E of N will be replaced. E, which I have underlined, this E will be replaced, as I have shown. This functional group will kick this E out and it becomes alkanol. Instead of alkane, now it is called as alkanol in general. So this is how these rules are framed till class 12 and till class 10. There are certain other rules when we go to the higher classes, because the structures will also become a little complex, and at that time then we will take up those rules. But in 10th till 10th class, these 4-5 rules, if you remember, that will serve your purpose to name any compound. Now let us start with the examples. Say for example, if I have this kind of a, what do we mean by the, say now, the longest chain, say longest chain. See, if I have drawn this structure, this is, dot is the carbon, these are the hydrogen atoms. So you know the valency of carbon is 4, so this is written like this. Now I have taken the liberty of writing in 2 ways. One is straight, one is the straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, but here, the same. I have written like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then 5, 6, 7 I have put over here. So now, the longest chain, straight chain is there. So no issue. It contains 7 carbon atoms. So 7 carbon atoms means half. Hept. And then of course the name of the, if it is saturated hydrocarbon, then it will be ene. So name will be heptane. If it is branched, now this is branched one. Now this is not continuous. How? Say if I consider this, say for example this part, then how many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. So the longest chain is now 4 carbon atoms, though the total number of carbon atoms are still 7. This is now called as the side chain. So this is the rule of parent chain, structural chain, main chain, long chain, and this is branch chain. This is an example of branched chain or side chain. Sorry, I have missed the pen. Now there is another way also to number it. In this way, I am getting how many carbon atom in the longest chain? How many carbon? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I go like this, I am using different ink. If I go like this, say for example, then how many? Concentrate on red area. If you concentrate, is it visible? If I concentrate on red area, this is also longest chain. Continue. See, continuity is there. Now how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This have 6 carbon atoms. So which is the longest chain? 6. So 6 means hex. Here it will not be but, it is hex, because maximum number of carbon atoms in continuous chain is, or rather 6. So it is now hexane, hex, and then the parent chain, and not this. This is incorrect. This is correct. So this is how now, this is the rule of the longest chain. I will take some more examples. I will mix up now all the rules into, say this structure. Now say I have taken this structure from your book only, just for explanation. I have taken it from your book only. So these are the two structures. This is the line structure. This is again a branched structure. You can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons in the straight chain and 1 is in the side chain. So you can number it in any way. Now to onward, instead of writing like this, I will prefer writing like this, because in examination point of view, this pattern will be taken up. This is the abbreviated, if you remember, the condensed form or the abbreviated form I have discussed in the first part of this. This is the abbreviated skeleton. This is how we write. So CH3, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3, 3 hydrogen atoms. These are 3 hydrogen atoms. These are 2 hydrogen atoms, so 2 hydrogen. These are 2 hydrogen atoms, so 2 hydrogen. This is 1 hydrogen and 1 methyl group. This is alkyl group. This. So now the longest chain is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Or number it from this end. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Anyway you number it. It is 5. So there are 2 ways. I have written here. The second way. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. When I am going from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. When right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the position of the side chain or the branch chain is different. Have you seen here? Here it is 2. In the black, if you have seen, it is 2. So the rule of side chain and square, number, name. What is the name of this group? Methyl. 2 methyl. So what is the name? 2 methyl. This is the side chain prefix. This is the prefix. That is the first requirement. If you have, again, concentrate on this. I am talking about this prefix. Prefix is now methyl and square. Number, name. Number and name. Number is 2. Name is methyl. When I am talking about this end, then the number is 4. Name is still methyl. So this is the P. This is the P. This is the P. What is the root word? Parent chain, longest chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both way. Here, what is the parent chain then? Pant. Pant. So the L. L is pant. First is P. Then is L. Then I will talk to S. Here, the parent chain is again pant. Because 4 carbonate. I'll write with the red, sorry, because it's all are written with the red. So I'll write with pant. The parent or root chain is pant. Now functional group, suffix, last. ये वाला, ये. Suffix क्या है? Saturated hydrocarbon. Saturated hydrocarbon. So ending will be in. Suffix will be in. Here also suffix will be in. Then what should be the name of this compound? There are 2 names of the same compound depending upon the numbering. In first case, what should be the name? Here, first what should we write? Prefix. What is the prefix? 2, position, side chain, methyl, root word, pant, functional group in. 2-methyl pentane. Am I right? These 3. 2-methyl pentane. 2-methyl. What is here? 4-methyl, root word pent, suffix ane. 4-methyl pentane. Now another rule, if you have gone through those pages, is that if a side chain is present, it should get minimum number. No? Recall. If a side chain is present, first decide the number, then its name, and then the root word, and then the minimum number rule. Minimum number rule. So which is minimum number here? 2 or 4. 2 is lower than the 4. So the correct name will be 2-methyl pentane and not 4-methyl pentane. This is wrong. This is wrong. And this is right. Am I correct? This is clear? Okay. I'll make it more clear with some more examples. Now I am taking second example. I have written one structure over here and one structure over. 2 examples are there. This is 1 and this is 2. There are 2. These are 2 separate examples, 1 and 2. Now in the first example, it is CS3, C, 4 valency, 1, 2, 3, 4. Both the groups are CS3 over here on this carbon, CS3, CS3, CS2, CS3. This is one structure. Now, number, longest chain. Rule is longest chain. So, left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So, where is the maximum number? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, not 3. 1, 2, 3 also it is possible. 1, 2, 3 also it is. But longest chain is this. We will prefer this or this. That we will decide. So if I go black one, I am taking black. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is if I go from left to right. Then but. Root word is but. Root word is actually is. Now before root word, prefix. Is there any side chain? Is there any side chain? Yes. 1, 2. Rather not only 1, 2. 2 side chains are present. What is the name of side chain? Methyl. How many? 2. Now another rule. If you recall, if more than one side chain, similar or dissimilar is present, then we write di, tri, tetra. So now 2. So I'll write dimethyl. Prefix dimethyl. That is position. Position is left to right 2. Both are present on 2. So it will be repeated 2 times. 2, 2, then this is how correctly it will be written. Position has to be repeated. If it comes three times we will repeat. Same or different. It can be on the same carbon atom. It can be on different carbon atom. It could have been here also. Right? Then the parent root word is 4. Root word is 4. But. Then ending suffix saturated hydrocarbon ene. So what should be the name? 2,2-dimethyl butane. 2,2-dimethyl butane. Am I right? Now if I take red one, that is right to left, then the methyl group is coming at 3. Then both are present at 3. So 3,3-dimethyl butane. Instead of 2,2, it will be 3,3. In red it will be side chain, its number 3,3-di 2 times repeated, methyl is the group, parent chain is the but, suffix is ene. So 3,3-dimethyl 3,3-dimethyl butane. This is the second. Now tell me which one is correct. Recall another one. Same side chain. Some of their positions should be lower. Some of the position of the side chain should be lower. So which side will be preferred? Left to right. Because if I go from left to right, then I am getting the lower number. When I am coming from right to left, then I am getting higher number. So this is incorrect. And this is correct. Right? I'll make it more clear from here. This is the second example. CS3, CS2, CS3, CS3, CS2, CS2, CS3. I have written little more structure. So say for example, if I start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If I start from here, then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But there is one more way. I can start like this also. Say for example, 1 dash, 1, 2, 3, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 and 6. If I go like this, then it becomes 6. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now, first choice is rejected. 5 is rejected. Root word cannot be 5. Because the longest chain is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Am I right? So, this is this. Now, there are two possibilities. If I number it from, say for example, top to bottom, longest chain is this now. I'll put it in like this. This is the longest chain. Am I clear? Now it will be clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is the root word. There are two side chains, round 1 and 2. Now comes the position of the side chain. If I go from numbering from here, 1, 2 and 3, then the side chains are on which carbon? 3. Carbon number 3. So again the prefix will be number 3, 2 times, 3, 2 times, di, group name, methyl, so 3,3-dimethyl. 3,3-dimethyl. Root chain, how many carbon atoms? 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 6. So hex. Hex. Parent chain, ene. So what will be the name of this compound? 3,3-dimethyl hexene. थोड़ा सा टेढ़ा करके little away. Now another way also, if I go from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I can go. In that case, the methyl group is present on which carbon? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I am coming from here on 3, if I am going from here, then what will be the name? 4,4 dimethyl hexane. Now there is a rule again, some rule which I have taken over here. Here it is 3, 3. So the sum of both the position is 6. 3 plus 3. Here 4 plus 4, 8. So this is incorrect and this is correct. So the name will be 3,3 dimethyl hexane. थोड़ा सा complicated है लेकिन ये इस तरह से होगा because the structure can be given like this also to confuse you. Now let us take some more examples where a functional group has come now. Here one functional group has come. I will take later on one more example where two dissimilar side chains are present. That one example I will write one example where two dissimilar side chains are present. That also I will take. That is missed. Now the functional group has come. So the rule is same. There is no side chain. Instead of side chain, it is a functional group. This is not side chain. This is a functional group. Which functional group? Alcohol. This is the functional group. So there is no side chain. So in lieu of nice a prefix, there will be no prefix over here. So the root word is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Longest chain is 5. So the root word will be pent. Then the and will be in because saturated hydrocarbon. Now a functional group is there. So the rule says that each functional group is identified by a specific and. So this is OH. This is identified by OL. So this OL will kick out E if you remember. Will kick out E. So this one will be the now its position. Like side chain, the position of OH. That is very important now. See, if I go from this end to this end, then it will become, if I take 2 as the, then it is written as pentene. E is replaced, the position, and then on. Pentene 2-ol. If I go from here to here, this is the second position. Ol. Pentene 2-ol. If I go from red side 1, 2, 3, 4, then it is a fourth position, then pentane 4. So again the rule is if a parent functional group is present, it will get the minimum number. It will get the minimum number. So this one is preferred, this one will be rejected. So it will be pentane 2-ol. This one will be called as pentane 2-ol. Very simple. It's a simple example. This is another example of alcoholic group again. Here also the parent chain will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here now, why I have not numbered it like this? Because the first rule says the longest chain. Now here is that if the functional group is like this, then the numbering has to start from the functional group. The first number will start from here always. So the here is 1, 2, 3 and 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4 and say 5. So the chain is like this. This is the root chain. So the root chain is again pen, in. Now the position, because this is now position is at 1, but there is a side chain also. Here in the first case there was no side chain, so I have not written. But here there is a side chain S. What is the name of side chain? Ethyl. What is the number? 2. So 2-ethyl. Side chain Functional group at first position, total number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pen in all. So the name will be 2-ethyl because side chain is 2, so it's a number. Name, pentane is the root word and hydrocarbon. E is kicked out by all and this is the position. So the name will be 2-ethyl pentane 1-ol. This is very another simple. Now say for example, another simple example, say CH3, CH2, OH. What will be the name of this compound? It's very simple. 2 carbon, no side chain, so 2 carbon means eth. Name is the E will be replaced by ol, functional group OH. So ethanol, the name of this compound will be ethanol. When it is on 1 carbon atom, you can avoid sometimes, you can write it this also as 2-ethyl pentanol. Here also it is ethane, otherwise it will be ethane 1-ol, like this. But you can write it as ethanol, methanol, propanol if they are on the straight chain. Ethanol, methanol, propanol, butanol, pentanol, hexanol, heptanol, octanol, and then decanol. So this is how these structures are there. Now one rule which I have told you, first I finish this functional rule, then I will come back. If those two dissimilar side chains are present, that rule is, that example is missed. If some other type of functional groups are present. So I am taking this another example, another functional group. This is a ketonic group ending with -one. So the 3 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I will not go in detail. So the prop, 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 ending is -ane, E is kicked out by on, its position is 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, anyway you go. So its name will be only one, hopane 2-on. Hopane, we are adopting this method, so we will go with this method. Now say this structure. It is 1, 2, 3 and 4. CH3, CH2, C double bond O. Again a ketone. Numbering will be done like say 1, 2, 3 and 4 or 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are two names possible. But is the parent name. A, E is kicked out by O. So if I took black words, then the ketonic group is at second. So butane 2-on. If I take red words, then it is 3. So butane 3-on. This one is correct because as I told you, if a functional group is present, it has to be given minimum number. If a side chain or functional groups are present, they have to be given the minimum number. So it will be butane 2-on and not butane 3-on and so on. So these are, as I told you, I have missed out that dissimilar I write one example of dissimilar groups if they are present, then how to name them. I will just draw any structure. Say for example, CH3, CH2, CH, here it is C2CH5, and say here it is say CH3. Oh sorry, then if it is CH3, then this is CH3, then it is say CH1, 2, 3, 4, 5, CH2 and say CH3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will take this straight chain example. In any way when I am going it is 5. So I will prefer the straight chain one. So I will number it say like 1, 2, 3, 4 and say 5. This is another example where two dissimilar side chains. So first let us the first rule, longest chain 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Another is if I go from this side 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 or 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 5 is maximum. So we will select the now side chain. There are two side chains. One is this, one is this. So the rule says, the first we have to write the name of the side chain, two side chain. So one is ethyl and one is methyl. One is ethyl, one is, what is the position? Now there are two positions. If I go from this end, if I go black wala, so 3. So this is 3 ethyl, 3 methyl. Both are on the same carbon atom. So 3 ethyl, 3 methyl, root word is pent. And functional, that is suffix is in. So what will be the name? The first name, red one. 3 ethyl comma 3 methyl, root word pent, functional group in. So 3 ethyl, 3 methyl pentane. Why I have written E first than me? This is the sub rule that if two dissimilar groups are present, one is ethyl, one is methyl, then they have to be named alphabetically. इनको alphabetically आपको नाम देना. So E will precede M and its position, pentane. Now another way, if I go from this, then also it is 3. Both way the name is the same. Both way, if I go from this end also, then 3 3. If I go from this end, then also 3 6. So this is only the rule is E will come first, followed by M. So this is if two dissimilar groups are present. Than this one. Then one or two examples. I will take, say for example, then say this one. I have Cl, 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 and say H over here. This is one example. It's a very simple type of example. 1, 2, this way also 1 and 2. So side chains are chloro. Its ending is, whenever halogens are present, they have to be written first, like methyl, ethyl. Other functional groups in the end. But if halogens are present, they will be written first. So chloro. How many? 4. Position 1 and 2. So the position is 1, 1, 2, 2. Why 1, 1, 2, 2? 1, 1, 2, 2, 4. So when 4 is there, then what should I write? Here before chloro, 4 means tetra. Tetra chloro. And what is the parent? Root word at. Then ending in. So its name will be 1, 1, 2, 2 tetra chloro chloroethane. This is O here. O is here. Chloro. Okay, I will make it little. थोड़ा सा chloroethane. Tetrachloroethane. Right? 1, 1, 2, 2 tetrachloroethane. So the name is, anyway you get, the name will remain the same. Say one example I will take. CH3 COOH. This is typical functional group where carbon is involved. Carboxylic acid. What is the functional group? Carboxylic acid. Like say in ketone, carbon is involved. If you have seen in ketone also, the carbon was numbered, counted. Though it is a functional group, but the number in the chain was counted. Here also, this number carbon will be counted, and always, as I told you, if the carbon is a part of the functional group, numbering will be done from that end only. So this is 1, this is 2. So what is the side chain? There is no side chain. So what is the parent chain? Eth. Hydrocarbon is ene. E is replaced by the functional group suffix. Oic acid is the functional. So what should be the name? Ethanoic acid. Ethane is replaced by oic acid. So the name is now ethanoic acid. Say CH3 CHO aldehyde. Which functional group? Aldehyde. And is Al. How many carbon again? 1, 2, because again numbering will start from here. 1, 2. At A, E is replaced by Al. So the name will be ethanol. Very simple. What will be the name? Ethanol. So this is how the various organic compounds to be named. I have taken only a gist of that, and I hope it will certainly help you if a structure is given. Reverse also can be given. Say for example, I will take one example of that reverse gear also. Right? So they can ask you like this also. They have given you a name, and then they will ask the structure. So structure, for that structure you concentrate on the root word. Root word is pent. How many carbon? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right? All saturated, so you can put these valencies. It will be easier for us. Now there are side chain. Prefix is given, side chain. 2-ethyl. So if I number it, say like this. Say if I number it from this end, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, any end, because this is the beginning. This is the fresh one, so you can number it from any end. Now first see functional group. दादाजी हैं. कौन से कार्बन पे है? Pentane 1 ol. This is ol. Oh, 1 is this. So OH is attached over here. So this is H and H. Then there are two side chain alphabetically written. 2-ethyl, 4-methyl. So methyl is on which carbon atom? 2. So I'll write here 2-ethyl. Rest is H. Then 4-methyl. This is H, this is H. 4 is here. So I'll write, say here's methyl. And rest are H and H. Now I'll write the abbreviated. Abbreviated ones. Name is given, then first write the skeleton. First write the skeleton, number it. And according to the numbers, put the name. Am I clear? Or should I take one more example? Okay, then you try. And if you have any problems, then you ask, because this lecture is already quite long now. So next time when we'll meet, we'll take some more examples of organic chemistry, children. I hope I am able to clarify your certain doubts. When you will go through the, I think it will certainly help. Thank you.